All new Dr. Phil. They call their ex a compulsive liar.
Widower, millionaire. You make women believe you're somebody you're not.
It's time that you get held accountable for what you've done.
Today.
Children, women, you con everyone.
Asking me to have sex with you after we had broken up because you claimed that you had cancer.
You are literally a cancer.
He's a life of deception.
He told her that you were racist.
That's a flat-out lie.
How does that feel?
About to catch up with him.
His ex-wife, who he claimed was dead, is alive. What she has to say. Today's going to be a changing day in your life. You've never had anybody working harder to bring you to the threshold of change than right now. Well, yesterday, I sat down with Tiffany and Sheikah, who accused their ex-boyfriend Eric of being a liar and a con man. Now, they said Eric told them he was a millionaire and promised to buy them luxury cars and mansions. But those were lies, he told, which they say reminded them of well-known con artist and criminal Dirty John Meehan. Now, Eric admitted he lied, but claimed he never intended to scam Tiffany and Sheikah. Well, here's what happened yesterday.
Eric told me he went to Stanford University. He played for the 49ers. I was completely amazed by all of the things that he had done. Eric is a complete con man. He's a fraud. He lied to me about everything. I felt like it was the scene out of the TV show Dirty John. After we had been together for about a year, I found out that I was pregnant. I was not happy. All Eric was a stack of lies and empty promises. He's like a locust. He goes from place to place and person to person, sucking all of the resources out of whatever it is. And once he gets everything that he wants, he's on to the next.
Tiffany is not the only person from Eric's past. Another ex-girlfriend is here.
I feel like Eric is a con man who's mastered the art of manipulation. Eric even said that he had cancer and it was in remission, and that was a lie. I felt betrayed, and I felt that he has some serious mental health issues. But I went out and purchased a gun. Eric is capable of anything.
Well, I made a list of lies he told you as well. Mother was out of the country, but told you he was dead. That he was inheriting millions.
He told me he had already inherited millions from his grandfather, who was in organized crime before he passed away.
There's a much darker pathology here than just a pathological liar. He is absolutely uncaring about what that's going to do to you. He hasn't seen Tiffany in over 3 years and says, as for Sheikah, she is just as much a liar as he is.
I've let a lot of people down because of my chronic lying. It makes me feel guilty and sad. My hope is that somebody can tell me what's wrong with me.
How do you feel seeing Tiffany right now?
It's hard because I know that I hurt her. We have a son together.
If you have a son together, why haven't you seen her for 3 years?
Tiffany cut all contact off with me. She warned me, if you don't start telling me the truth, I'm going to be done with you. Completely justified.
This was not about you telling the truth. This was about you establishing paternity if you genuinely wanted to be a father to your son. You didn't even bother to show up for the appointment so that you could sign the birth certificate. Let's call a spade a spade.
You have 4 kids that you know about.
Yes. We video chat and whatnot.
Senior son's in 11 years, and you have 6 or more kids. It's not just 4. You probably have at least 20 children. You probably got someone pregnant while you were here. Nothing's funny. Nothing is funny. It's not funny yet.
So when did Eric begin to lie and deceive people? His mom says she knows exactly how it all started.
I would receive a call from a young woman, and she says, does he have a private plane and a runway? I said, no. I said, Eric is unemployed and lives in my basement. He has a problem. This isn't something that a normal person does. He lies constantly.
We know that. Are you telling me that when you are walking this woman and this woman through these big mansions and telling them you're going to buy them this house and bringing in contractors and doing all this, when you're doing that, you full well know that's never going to happen, correct?
Absolutely.
All right, so my point is, when you're doing that, you are showing an utter and reckless disregard for the feelings and emotional well-being of other people. It's not just lying. You are showing a lack of empathy, caring, and feeling for somebody else. You're creating a hero moment for you and paying no attention or concern to the fact that it's going to hit the wall and they are going to be devastated, betrayed, and in emotional collapse and turmoil because they have believed in someone that had no intention, was lying when you said it, knew it was never going to happen, and gave no regard or consideration to the impact it would have on someone else.
I would have to agree with that. Absolutely.
Okay, that's the pathology. The lying is just the tool to get there. Now, I'm asking why you have such vicious disregard for this woman and this woman that you would want to hurt them that bad.
And this woman.
I never saw it the way you just explained it. I never looked at Tiffany and said, you know what, I want to hurt this woman.
Okay,
I
well
wanna
then
take
answer me
advantage
this.
of it.
Answer me this. Then play this out for me. What did you think was going to be her internal dialogue when she found out that that was all a lie? She wasn't going to move into that house.